think it's already changing the way that I'm like almost even viewing the world. Hey, okay, so today I'm gonna be trying out my new Fujifilm camera. This is the Fujifilm x-m5. I ordered it pretty much as soon as they announced it, so that was back in October. It is now November. Got it because I had been wanting a Fujifilm camera for a while, but most of the Fujifilm cameras, like, they're usually like photography experts, or usually when I see the photography it's like of like nature and things like that, but I wanted it more for like video and like portraits, and it did that, and it has like little film simulation dial, so I'm excited to try it out. I'm going to record it today with this and we'll see how it goes. I am not super familiar with Fujifilm. I was like playing around with it for hours yesterday, but I'm actually going out and like leaving the house today, so I thought I would bring it along with me. So you'll see how it turns out. Hi, video editor Kate here. Wanted to add a quick disclaimer that I am not going to be editing heavily the footage that I'm going to be showing on this camera, just so that you can see and have an idea of what it looks like straight out of it, like with the film simulations, but like not adjusting colors. After that, you'll notice there are some issues with the audio. I wanted to show how it would look like from somebody where I currently am in my learning process. Hard for the perfectionist in me, so yeah, still hope you enjoy. I think it's still great, but wanted you to keep that in mind, so please be nice and patient with me. Bye! Hope you enjoy!
You know what you're gonna get? Maybe they have something in my house. This is nice color too. No.
So cute! Storage. So I just got back from our like little family day out, and I wanted to share some of my initial thoughts using the Fujifilm x-m5. It's charging right over there because it died, but that's probably on me because I didn't have it like fully charged before I left. When I left the house, I literally forgot my SD card, but I had the SD card that I had in my little digital camera, but that was only 4 gigabytes, which is good for like a little digital camera, so I can definitely take a lot of pictures on that. But if I'm like trying to vlog on that with like 4K, it is not built for that. So I couldn't even get so much footage, and because I was running out of storage space, I was also trying to like transfer it to my phone, and I think that probably took up a lot of battery. But I really did like how the footage was looking, how it looked when I was like taking the pictures, specifically like how everything just like looked in terms of like color, because I don't know, this is like kind of a separate little thing. I love the camera so much, and not even because like it's a really cool camera and I like it so far, but I think it's already, right now at least, changing the way that I'm like almost even viewing the world, because now I'm like, I'd be like looking around, oh, that would like make a cool picture, or oh, I would want to take a picture of this. So in that way, I'm viewing the world through this new lens, which is like both literal but also metaphorically, that I'm trying to see the world, because I'm like wanting to practice using the camera, but I'm like, okay, how could I like look at the world and see what I'd want to be taking pictures of, and then like making sure that the camera settings are adjusted to making it see it how I also see it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I think because Fujifilm's like color, science, and all that stuff, the different film simulations you can use and how I've been playing with the settings, it's making me pay attention to that more. Like just color grading, because for me, that is not something I have prioritize when it comes to storytelling. For me, I'm just like, okay, here we go, I'm just gonna record, and then like however it turns out, it turns out. Like I'll make minor adjustments here and there, but only when it's glaringly obvious. Now it's like, this would be really pretty, oh, that's not like turning out how I'm like thinking it's viewing, okay, I could change these and like what settings I would be using for it. So that's just really cool. I don't know, it's just like the world is almost like more vivid, and I'm like trying to like see it in a different way. It's not something I've experienced with like my previous cameras. I'm recording this right now on the Sony ZV-1, and I also have my Canon V10. The Fujifilm is the first one that I've like, oh, I can like really play around with the different like camera settings. It's just not something I had thought about before, which I didn't have to. That isn't as much of a priority, but it's really cool getting to see the different things I can experiment with and play around with as I continue this like vlogging, filming, documenting journey, because there's just always so much more to like learn, and that part is so exciting to me. Another thing I will say about having this new camera is that I think it's low-key making me more like present, because of the fact that I'm like trying to look around and like see what I would want to be taking pictures of, how I would frame it, like what colors I think would be nice for like a photo or like a nice shot. I'm like really having to like take everything in, and I just think that's so much fun. I know that people are like, oh, you're always like behind a screen, like, you know, and you're always in a phone, blah blah blah. In general, when it comes to technology, at least for me, and like social media, this awareness that I'm wanting to document actually makes me more present than not, because I'm like, okay, what about this would I really want to be remembering? What about this would I want to be like recording? That is how I think I practice staying present, and how I view like mindfulness, and like how can I be staying in this moment? What is special about this moment? In like even small like little ways, even if it's just like the everyday, because it's like that is how I'm continuing to be bringing meaning. And I don't know, it's so beautiful. It's an amazing camera as is, but like these like little mindset shifts I think are one of the coolest parts of it. Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. And the thing is, it's like, oh my goodness, I'm only gonna continue getting better, and I'm gonna continue improving using it. And imagine how much better I'm gonna be with more practice and more learning about it. So I also know that this like is an ADHD thing, but novelty, it is such a big motivator. And so having like a new camera, it really is pushing me to like want to be learning a lot more when it comes to those things. I also think like having the like settings and being able to like manually adjust things, I don't know the names for things yet, but like I'm playing around with different camera features that I hadn't before, because Fujifilm's way it's like set up, it makes it really easy to access and play around. It's making me excited to edit this vlog right now. It's honestly really motivating me to like want to be leaving the house, because of the fact that I know I'm gonna be able to take my camera, try it out still. Isn't that the point of it all? Like, it's pulling me out of the funk. I think that is because it's like there's nothing like newish and like not as much to like look forward to, but getting this camera, it's like, okay, I want to go take some pictures, I want to go outside and like leave the house and like not just be hunkered in my room and like editing or whatever. There's more fun and there's so much more experimentation and things to learn. And yeah, maybe this is me getting my spark back, and it just took a little bit of like newness and novelty. So I didn't know where I was going when I was gonna be sitting down and making this video and talking. I didn't know where I was going when I was gonna be sitting down and making this video and talking, but I know I'm a verbal processor, and I feel like I've found my way as I continue talking. There's something there. Okay, thanks for listening. See you next time. Bye!